Okay, this is breaking news on Google Business Profile. Listen, I don't want to act like there's a major storm or we've impeached a president or something. It's not that big. They haven't cured cancer. But if you have a restaurant, me and Kelsey from Marqii here learned something in the last couple of days that we kind of knew about and is real, and we have to share this with you. Kelsey, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm in the middle of hosting the DRA Restaurant Marketing Summit. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I should put a link to that in the comments for anybody that is joining us today. If you guys are a part of this, if you guys don't know, before we get into this Google thing, right now happening today and tomorrow, the 26th and 27th of July, there is a free online restaurant marketing summit hosted by the Digital Restaurant Association. There's a number of really incredible speakers, including Avi from Marqii, the CEO. He's doing a really incredible presentation on reputation management. If you guys are joining with us here and you want to go be a part of that, it's free. I just put a link of where to get it. If you don't see the link, you can message me later and I'll share it with you. Incredible presentation today. That's not why we're here, right?
No, that's just bonus.
God bless. It is a bonus, and I will share this with everybody. I literally just found out about it. I got an email from Kelsey. She confirmed it, and I was like, let's jump online and get live right now. And thankfully, she said, okay. God bless. And where are you live from?
I'm live in my backyard in Denver.
Awesome. I am live in my my office in my house in Rutherford, New Jersey. So, all right, guys. So this is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, we're going to talk about what this all is. Okay, let's go share screen. Let's do share screen, and we'll go over here. Okay, all right. Can you see my screen? You can see my screen, right, Kelsey? Okay, so this is Google, the Google Business Profile for Handcraft Burgers and Brew. This is my restaurant, the restaurant that I co-own with my partners, Chad and Chris. Okay, now a lot of people, I get asked this by clients, as a consultant, I get asked this question all the time. How do I control the photos in my Google, my Google profile? And the answer is you can't. Okay. Google does not allow you to put this photo over that photo versus that photo or this photo, right, Kelsey? You can't control this.
No.
Okay. Now, there's a couple reasons why you'd want to control this. Okay. Number one. Now, let's go to, I'm going to pick on a restaurant in my town. Okay. We'll pick on Chris's Pizza. Now, I live in Rutherford, New Jersey, and we have 5 pizza places in a town that has 18,000 residents. I don't know why the 5th place said yes. Anyway, we're going to pick on Chris's Pizza. Okay. This is Chris's Pizza. Now, if I go over here and I look at their photos, which I'm guessing a lot of people do when they end up on Google Business, right, is they want to see pictures of what, Kelsey? They want to see what the food, what else they want to see?
They want to see the food. They want to see what beverages you have. They maybe want to see outdoor seating options.
Yeah, they basically want to preview. Like, this is important stuff. Okay, so you go to Chris's Pizzeria. You have this picture of the outside. It's maybe not that great. I can also see Ice Cream Charlie's. By the way, best ice cream around. It's handmade. It's delicious. And I got recognized in the other day. They're like, hey, you're that guy on TikTok. Anyway, okay. But Dan the Man posted this a year ago. Okay, the next photo is clearly a stock image. This is not the pizza at Chris's. God bless Chris and your pizza team. This is not your pizza photo, okay? And it's also 9 years old. So it's even not current, even if it was, okay? Then you got this one by David. That I guess that's okay. Do you want any of this pizza? Does that look appealing to you? It's okay, right?
Might depend on what time it was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And this by Xmina, like, I guess this dish is okay, but like, does this make you want to go to this restaurant? This one looks okay. This is okay, but then like, what is this? Wow, man, that is the most flattest looking picture of pizza ever. I guess that's pretty cool. And then here's some boxes. Oh, and the ceiling. This really gives me a sense. And my point being is like, this is not a representation of Chris's Pizza. I've eaten here. They have pretty good pepperoni slices. This is not a representation. So the key here is that you want to put photos here that represent your business. Okay. Otherwise, you get pictures like you got here from Greg. And I'm sure that Greg Jobless is a very nice neighbor of mine. But like, this is not helping Chris's. Okay. So the key here is you want to load lots of what we call brand approved photos here, because what will happen over time is the photos that you like, that you publish, that you think are important, that you put here will surface up to the top because they'll invariably look better than Greg's. Is that right, Kelsey? That's the idea?
That's the goal. Yep.
Okay. So as a best practice, and we'll get to this new update here in a second, at Handcraft Burgers and Brew, we add 3 to 5 new photos every single month. Every single month. Okay, because A, we're drowning out the user generated photos. And listen, I love my guests, they just don't take pictures with the intent that I do. Okay, and also it sends a signal to Google that somebody's actively managing the account, and that's very important for building trust. Okay, but you go through here, you look at mine, that's our picture, 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 that's our picture. And you'll see we also name them appropriately, so we are optimized for local search. What is Google calling it now? Dish search, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the point. Let's land the plane. Okay, the biggest question I get asked is, how do I control at least this photo, the first photo? And until now, the answer was you can't. But Kelsey, what has changed?
You can.
Amazing. Google snuck this out, didn't tell anybody. You actually can control this photo, the top one. You could put a picture
cover photo.
Yeah, you could put a cover photo there. You could put a picture of, well, Kelsey, what would be some good ideas? What would be best practices for a photo to put here?
You want something that's eye-catching, and it's a clear image that represents the best of what your restaurant offers, right? If somebody's scrolling through a bunch of different options, they've searched best burgers near me on Google, they're going to look at some of these cover photos to decide if they want to look closer at the restaurant. So you want to use clear images with good lighting, delicious looking menu items, maybe a viral item if you've got one of those that's gone viral. And to Rev's point, you want to update it frequently. Update it with seasonal menu items. Do game day food in the fall. Do a patio photo in the summer if you have outdoor seating. Do nice cozy beverages in the winter, so that when somebody's looking for what they're craving, they're going to see something that's relevant to them while you're searching.
Yeah, like in that photo that you saw at the front of mine is not even in my top scroll here, right? That picture that I have up there that I want there, like, look, I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and we are not getting to that photo, right? Because that photo, Google hasn't identified that. Here it is way down here. Google has not identified this as the photo that's getting the most activity to earn the right to be there. But I think this is an amazing photo. You can see the name of our business. You can see this unbelievable looking gigantic 5-patty photo. It's a picture of our outside. Pictures of outsides of businesses usually do pretty well. You can now control this. Okay, that's the point. Now, we're going to show you 2 ways of which you can do it. Now, this is the native way. Okay, this is you log into your Google My Business profile. Okay, you do edit profile. Or sorry, that's not it. You just go add photos. Okay, hit add photos. You select photos or video. You put the picture you want there. I'm not going to upload something because I don't want to accidentally put something that's not supposed to go there. And when you're done, you just put it in. That's it. You add it. Done. Easy. Okay. Now, what if you're managing multiple locations and you want to control that photo? Or what if you're using a really awesome listings management provider like Marqii? How do you do it there? Now, I asked Kelsey this question. If you're using something like Marqii, right, will it lock that content? So meaning normally, like if I load something into Marqii and then I go change it on Facebook, Marqii will override it, right? Because Marqii locks it. Will the same thing happen with a Google photo?
Absolutely. So that's one of the benefits of Marqii is it overrides and locks your data so that your guests can't come in. And like Rev said, we love our guests, right? We love that they take photos and put them on Google and post their reviews. They're not always the best photos and they're not always the most accurate information. Sometimes guests will put in different operating hours for the business and suggest that change. If you use Marquii's the data that you put in Marqii takes precedence over anything else that someone might upload into your Google profile for you. So if you use Marqii to set your Google cover photo, it doesn't matter what else happens on the native side with your Google business profile. Whatever you have in Marqii is what's there.
Amen. Now, look, I don't want to turn this into a commercial for Marqii. That's not the intent. But everybody who knows me knows that I think a restaurant shouldn't open without it. I think this is a vital piece of technology. So this is really an endorsement of what I know works. And in terms of best practices, if you're using Marqii, you would do it here, not natively in Google. Additionally, it's going to push that photo everywhere. So you're going to get it on Yelp, TripAdvisor. It's pretty simple too. Where is cover photo here? Logo, cover photo. It's in Google, right? Boom. Right here. Now, it's being overridden right now because it's something else we uploaded into Google directly. But all you would do is go here to Google cover photo hit edit, right? You can cancel this one, delete it, upload a new photo, and save, and that's it. Relatively easy, and essentially you can lock this here. Okay, now again, there's a couple reasons you want to do this. A, you can control the photo. You can put the photo there that you think is going to get somebody to click this button, the order online button, or the get directions button, or the leave us a review, or any of these other wonderful buttons here. Okay, pick a photo, like Kelsey said, that's appealing, that shows off what's best about your business. Do not look to do this. Okay, we want to drown this out. Okay, so the key here is that there is a new, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. There is a brand new function available on Google Business Profiles. Everybody should have access to this, where you can choose your cover photo and you can lock it in. I think that's insane. I think it's incredible.
That's great.
What would be a reason to not do this?
I don't know, if you want to fly by the seat of your pants, play it fast and loose, and never know what photo might show up the next time somebody searches for your business. If you like that type of adventure, maybe this isn't for you.
True story. I know a restaurant with multiple units. So very, very popular. Everybody knows this restaurant that has a location not far from where I am here in North Jersey. And for ages, their lead photo on their Google business profile was a dirty picture of their bathroom.
Oh.
Like, can you imagine that? You're like searching for a restaurant, and even if you're searching for that brand by name because you're looking for location directions, and you find it, and the first picture you see is a dirty bathroom, you're like, I want to go eat at fill in restaurant blank name here. And you go to their Google business profile, and the first thing you see is a dirty bathroom. You'd already made up your mind to eat there, and now maybe you're going to change your, like, why would you let that happen?
I'm not into that.
I will tell you offline what that restaurant was. And anybody who wants to know, if you DM me, I'll tell you that restaurant. They have since taken care of their listings, I assume, because of that.
And hopefully their bathrooms.
Oh, and hopefully the bathroom's clean too. I'm assuming it was a bad day. But my point being, guys, this is an incredible new Google business profile thing that you can take action on. You can choose the photo that shows up first. That's amazing. That's for years. Kelsey, how long have you been working in listings management? Years, right?
Years.
How many times a day do you get asked, hey, can I control that photo?
Many. Can I control that photo? Can I control my hours? Anything that's on a publicly aggregated open source site where anyone can suggest information, a business owner, of course, wants to control that information.
Amazing. All right. We're going to let you all go. We just want to tell you this. I think this is for what we do. This is breaking news. So awesome. Kelsey from Marqii, thank you for joining. Everybody, I hope this is helpful. If you get stuck, you have any questions, just comment below, DM me, DM Kelsey. If you have questions about Marqii, hit up Kelsey, or just go to the Marqii page on LinkedIn or wherever and ask some questions. Kelsey, appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Rev.
Have a good one.